Today's a huge celebration, man. We've all been looking forward to this for a couple months now. We're recognizing 11 guys today within the United Leaders and Associates Agency who earned in excess of six figures last year, 2016. So we're actually handing out some new rings, income rings, to recognize these guys for their efforts that they put in last year.
It's the first time that Chad with ULA has done this, and we're super excited.
You know, this has been a long time coming. This has been 7 years for Chad and I to have created this culture in this agency. To have over 100 people here today is something that's exciting in itself, but to be able to give out rings to 11 people that have earned it, it's long overdue, actually. You know, it's something that we could have done a couple years ago, but now we have 11 people that have qualified for this, and it's only the tip of the iceberg. There's several more, individuals that were really, really close to it, so hopefully they'll be able to get it next year.
Honestly, it's a great conversation piece for one. People want to know, like, people ask me all the time, who'd you play for, what'd you ring for, blah, blah, blah. So it's always something to strike up a conversation, but more than anything, it's a way for them to always have something in front of them to remind them of, what they were able to achieve, what they were able to accomplish. One of the best things about the ring, we had the word family inscribed on the side, which, if you've seen any of our past segments, you know that we're huge on the family culture that we've created here. So, a little bit of both, a little bit of accomplishment, a little bit of something to tie us all together, that we all have that one common piece.
My thing with this is if you care about people, if you're hardworking, if you're coachable, all you have to do is listen, and that's really that easy. I look at this job like it's a perfect storm.
It is truly a family, and it's tough to do that. You got to hire in the right people. You got to find people that aren't cancerous, that aren't going to spread bad, vibes, and make sure that they're a part of something bigger than just themselves. And that's a tough thing to do nowadays, So the hiring process is important for us because we hire for quality, not quantity, and that was something that we learned at the beginning. I think anyone can do this career. It's just a matter of them being coachable, being able to communicate with their upline, and more importantly, having it inside of them. It's an it factor. I can't teach that. I can teach you the presentation. I can teach you all the little things. I don't want salespeople. I want people who are passionate and educated to help their clients make a decision on that worst day of their life, to make sure that their family has something instead of having to pass the hat around.
With this job, the cultures, that's really what brought me into this. Like, I definitely want to do this because everybody is so happy. They enjoy what they do. They truly understand why they're doing it. They understand why our company does what it does. Those are the people that you see hugging and handshaking. They get it. They totally get it.
We say it all the time. We like working together, but we like hanging out together even more. Which I think is a rarity. I don't think a lot of places, a lot of employers have that type of camaraderie within their groups where, when it's time to go home, I don't always want to go home. Sometimes I want to go hang out with these guys a little bit longer, whether it be bowling, whether it be coming to my house and let's have a cookout, or whatever the case may be. We're really big on that.
It's not so much about the rings. The accomplishment and the acknowledgement of having the rings is definitely something it's a visual, aesthetic thing. What I'm most passionate about is that I'm able to help so many different clients, and part of what I'm talking about today, I've helped over 1,300 clients protect their families with a policy that's going to be there on the last day of their life when their family needs it the most. So, I've lost 122 clients that have actually had policies, knowing that their family was proactive enough to put something in place. That's really what this is about. So it's exciting to have a ring like this. I've got a couple already. The reality of it is what we do is so much more important than just the aesthetics.